Live from an RGB fountain, it's the 4 o'clock news. Looks like they don't turn on the lights during the daytime. I'm not sure though what happened to the water. Here's what we have for you today. Nuclear war has been averted for now, but we'll do better next time. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? Enhanced interrogation may finally give us the answer. And there's no reason to be afraid that there's a monster right behind you right now, so there's no need to turn around. But first, gaming and technology news. Final Fantasy VII's Remake. It's fine. It's okay. I'll be fine. Final Fantasy VII's Remake was announced 3 years ago, so you would think that we would be close to its release. Well, if you do think that, sucks to be you! According to recent information, the game's development has been taken off the hands of developer CyberConnect 2, the studio contracted to make the game, and has been moved internally to Square Enix. The reason seems to be that all of the work that CyberConnect 2 has done on the game up until now has been basically trash. So everything has to be remade from scratch. But since it's being remade by the same company that took 10 years to make the last Final Fantasy game and spent over $1 billion on the last 2 Final Fantasy games over the course of over a decade, 7's remake may be delayed just a tiny little bit. This has led to widespread speculation that the Final Fantasy VII Remake will no longer be a PlayStation 4 game, but a launch title for the PlayStation 5 Pro Revision 2 Manchester United 4? Square Enix, however, insisted that fans should not lose hope now for a remake. According to the official statement, they should have lost hope 10 years ago, really. At this point, we're just trolling people and trying to see how far we can take this before someone realizes that we'll never actually remake the game. Because people will see just how awful the last decade of Final Fantasy games has actually been, and quote. Destiny 2, sequel to the greatest game ever made according to the people that reviewed it on launch day at its time, is getting ready for something completely new and unexpected. The game's next expansion will add a new game mode that Chief Operating Officer Cody Johnson of Activision is calling incredibly engaging, a whole new style of play that is completely new to the first-person shooter gaming genre. Yes, a never-before-seen game mode that totally is not something that you would have ever seen before in a first-person shooter at all. And now, we can reveal in Super Mega Hydro Delta Tetra exclusivity what that game mode is. Imagine, if you will, a 1,000-player Battle Royale mode where whoever pays the most on microtransactions will win, but it doesn't end there. The winners of each session will be put into a special Battle Royale mode, and the process repeats until there is only one player left, and that player will be shot into the sun. Our information could be wrong, but we're not sure which part of it. Halo fans on the PC, also known as those poor bastards, were given a ray of hope in the last couple of weeks thanks to the release of version 0.6 of the El Dorito mod, meant to bring the short-lived Halo Online back to life. But within just a few days, both the mod and the people streaming it on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else were I've just been informed that Microsoft is suing us for mentioning the El Dorito mod for Halo Online, as well as displaying footage from it, as it violates their trademark, copyright, and also we are not wearing a hat. I've been informed again that mentioning its name again has led to a second suit, meaning that I will be spending the next 15 months in trademark prison. But on the bright side, Microsoft has promised that Halo on PC fans will have something to look forward to in the near future. It'll be a new Master Chief skin for Minecraft. Susan Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube, a platform that we love very much and are very grateful towards because they have not shut us down this week, has recently highlighted some of the problems of managing the world's largest video sharing service, not starting with the letter P. The main problem is that nothing like this has ever existed before. There is no playbook to go by, no guideline, no instruction manual, and that is why some things are not running as smoothly as some people would like, or why YouTube isn't turning a profit even though it's got billions of people accessing it every single day. According to the CEO, it is very important that YouTube stays on the right side of history, meaning that those in the future who will look back on YouTube will see it as something that aligned with their aspirations and standards. And in this case, we can absolutely see that YouTube is 100% on the right side of history. One where corporate interest is valued above all else, independent content creators are treated like dirt, and if you're rich enough, famous enough, or have the right connections, you can get away with pretty much breaking any sort of guideline you want without any sort of consequences. However, there's still one thing we're not sure of: exactly where in this future do all those Spider-Man and Elsa videos fit in. And at this point, honestly, I'm too afraid to ask. Perhaps after the world is wiped clean with nuclear fire, whatever civilization arises will decode those videos off an ancient hard drive and consider that to have been the peak of human civilization. Spider-Man and Elsa videos. Well, I guess that's all the news we have for you right now, but stay tuned. After the break, we will have more news for you. And hey, I feel kind of funny. Could it be that Thanos is disintegrating me?
We don't have the budget for that.
Really? No budget? Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. After the break, the new Tomb Raider game has been revealed. Shadow of the Tomb Raider will show Lara as never before. You will see her truly become the Tomb Raider. Again, for the third time. There may even be some tomb raiding in this one. Honest. We also look forward to Revenge of the Tomb Raider, Return of the Tomb Raider, and Fear of the Tomb Raider, made in collaboration with Iron Maiden, where Lara tries to stop Eddie the Head from taking over the world.